New Black Wall Street Book Club. Evan Jefferson, brother, much love. Educating, elevating, because in knowledge is the power and we'll never give it up. Literature is for the masses. Where to put your money down, now how to watch your assets. Yeah, uplifting others is a passion. My brother Evan, he will turn it into action. New Black Wall Street Book Club. You should come read with us. Yeah, we comprehend and discuss. If we all just come together, there's no limit for us. Here comes your host, Evan, take it away. New Black Wall Street Book Club.
All right, my beautiful people, thanks so much for joining us here today on New Black Wall Street Book Club. This is the ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, founder of the New Black Wall Street, and also the ERGJ Black Bookstore, where we actually highlighting Black authorship. We're just getting started here on this Monday morning. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. You ready to rock and roll? We're going to be getting into a new book. A new book for the book club is going to be called Street Cred, Rules to the Money Game. Street Cred, Rules to the Money Game. This is from my brother Khalil Abdul-Aziz. It's the Young Person's Guide to Financial Success. One of the reasons why we picked this book is because we realize that no matter how old you are, you could be a kid in the financial area. So we want to be able to go through this book and start to gain some knowledge so we can begin to do some better things and make wiser decisions with our money. So hopefully you're ready to rock and roll today. Go ahead and take a morning if you're here. Just want to know who we are talking to. I want to say hello, everybody in the New Black Wall Street, Atlanta Black Business Network, Black Enterprise, also Black Business Empowerment. This is Money Mondays, by the way, and so we're going to be focusing on the financial tip in order to, again, to impart wisdom up here, because at the end of the day, guys, you must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. That's right. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. And there's too many Black folk do not read anything about finance, and I think that's an absolute travesty that we don't take finances, economics, or our money seriously. But yet we complain about being broke, busted, and disgusted, but we don't do anything about it because we choose not to self-educate ourselves in the area of money. Well, I want you guys to major in money. Everybody put that in the comments below. Major in money. Why? Because no matter what you do, no matter what career, no matter what you do to actually make the money, you still need to learn what to do with the money so that you make sure that you make your money work harder for you than you work for your money. And that's going to take a little financial education, and you got to make it a priority. You got to make it important in your life and the lives of your children if you want to move them from being broke to wealthy. It is going to take financial education. Matter of fact, Malcolm X said that education is the passport. And so financial education is the passport to financial freedom. Let me say that again. Financial education is the passport to financial freedom. And if you don't make financial education a priority in your life, I don't know how you expect to be financially free, because it's going to take a little bit of knowledge and understanding to apply wisdom. Knowledge and understanding to apply wisdom. Let's take a look at our sponsors as Facebook is doing this thing and bringing us into the fold. We do have a sponsor. Made Inc. is in the house. They specialize in motivational apparel for the entrepreneur. Motivational apparel for the entrepreneur. You can walk around in your wealth t-shirt, your success t-shirt, your power t-shirt. Wear your power all day long. Just go over to www.madeinc.life, www.madeinc.life, and actually got a special going on right now, a promo code just for you watching the show today. You're going to actually be able to get 10% off the entire website by using the code MBWS10. That's right, MBWS10. Get 10% off the entire site. Just go again to www.madeinc.life. Made motivational apparel for the entrepreneur. Now, of course, if you are saying, hey, I want to be a sponsor on the show, I got a business, I need a little help selling more stuff, I need a little help driving people to my website and seeing the stuff that I have to offer. Well, we do have the Pump Up the Volume sponsorship packages available. All you got to do is just go over to the ERGJ Black Bookstore, send us an inquiry or a message letting us know that you are interested in the Pump Up the Volume sponsorship packages. We'll get you the information out, and you can make a decision from there. We do 5 shows a week for the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Plus, we have Black Man Monday on Monday nights, Black Woman Wednesday nights, He Say, She Say on Sunday nights, and the Black Business Home Shopping Network on Thursday nights. So we have a full program in order to get more eyes on your stuff. And so you got to put some money into your marketing at some point. And maybe you're not the person to do your marketing, so you can pay someone else to help you help your business. That's right. Help you help your business. Also, we have the ERGJ Black Bookstore. where we're actually highlighting or bringing Black authorship, who is another sponsor of this show. Just go over to the Facebook page, ERGJ Black Bookstore, like the page, follow the page, and you'll find out everything that we got going over there. In case you don't know, I am an author. Black Billionaires Club has launched, and we have begun to start shipping the books out to those who pre-order, but you can also put in an order yourself. You can get the Black Billionaires Club, How They Built Their Wealth, and if you order today, you're actually going to be able to get, along with the book, a free class on Bitcoin. It's going to be a Bitcoin workshop, how to trade, how to transfer, and how to cash out. If you guys want to get into that cryptocurrency, you want to start making a big returns on your investment, then you want to start learning about Bitcoin and the whole cryptocurrency world. And those are some how-tos when it comes to Bitcoin. So again, you go over to www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com to order the book and then also get the class. Hey, just like Jay-Z, I'm giving the game away for $24.99. That's right. I'm giving a game away for $24.99. And then also we got Mikey Learns About Business, another book in our bookstore. It's a children's book that talks about entrepreneurship. So, hey, you got some young kids or you got some grandchildren, you need to bring them into the fold and start teaching them a little bit something than what the school system is going to teach them. Here's a 9-year-old boy who built an enterprise. He's now 10 years old, an author, and then also he also has a vending company where he has actually 5 vending machines. So you think about that, 9 years old, a businessman. He's accomplished more at 10 years old than most adults have. He is doing this thing, and he's written a book about it to teach your children also how to get into the world of business and enterprise. You can get this book for $15. Also, we have Wesley Learns to Invest, another children's book that's going to focus on the stock market and investing. One of the first ever kid-friendly books to introduce to the stock market and investing. You get this book for $20. Again, we're talking about Black authorship. These are Black folk that wrote these books for our people to be able to learn a little bit about money, and obviously for the kids to learn at an early age. What would it be like for you if you learn about stock market? You start to learn about how to make your money work harder for you than you work for your money in the 5th grade, in the 4th grade. See, we got to start putting this stuff in front of our kids. All right, we got to teach them early what we learn late. That's right, we got to teach them early what we learn late. And then last but not least, want to make aware of the Wesley Learns About Credit. This is another children's book. I've got illustrations, one of the first ever children's book that offers a kid-friendly peek into the world of credit. What would it be like for you if you were in the 5th grade and you learned about this credit thing, this credit game, right? Maybe it'll help you stay out of debt, maybe make you make some of the different decisions as you got into college if you just had a book that explained it to you. So you got Mikey Learns About Business for $15, Wesley Learns About Credit for $20, Wesley Learns to Invest for $20. You can pick all of those books up and more at the ERGJ Black Bookstore. But hey, we need to get right into what we need to get into today, because we do have street credit rules to the money game, which we're going to be going through today. You can get this book for $15 in the bookstore. $15, that's the sale, okay? So we just launched the book. We're trying to make sure that people that are part of the book club or want to be a part of the book club, want to go along with us, you can get the book. First come, first serve until we get some more copies in. So you can get it today for $15. What's going on, Monica Lamb? What's going on, Mr. Matter of fact, the author is here. Khalil Abdul-Aziz in the building. Mona Johnson, thanks so much for joining. Hey, let's get right into the book, man. We got to find out what Khalil wrote about. We got to figure what this brother had to say about the rules to the money game. That's right, a young person's guide to financial success. Oh, I feel young again. I'm ready to read, because they say leaders are readers, man. I'm ready to get my read on. So anyway, let's get to the introduction, people. Street cred, an introduction. Now, when you think about the term street credit, what comes to mind? What comes to mind when you think about the term street cred? If you have a similar background as mine, you think of someone from your neighborhood who has a strong reputation. What's going on, Tasha? The person you may have in mind is typically known for being hard, tough, and doesn't take any mess from anyone. Unfortunately, this person has talent, but is not known for having academic success. In most cases, they have a criminal background. This person has a reputation for making money by selling drugs or other risky hustles. They have all the hood-rich items, i.e. the latest clothes, the shoes, the cars, the friends, and the girls. They are natural leaders. They have many followers. However, their paths lead to lifestyles of violence, jail, and an early grave. This book is intended to give you the true definition of street credit. Everybody put in the comments a little street credit. I want to get your street cred up. This book offers instructions that will lead you to a lifestyle of prosperity and wealth. Not only will you achieve street credibility on your block or hood, but you will learn principles that will give you influence over cities as well as states. In fact, if your game is tight, you will learn to have influence over the entire world. All right, okay, Mr. Khalil. All right. Now, depending on how you think, influencing the world may seem to be far from reality. Why does becoming a global, international player seem so far-fetched to you? If you think it is impossible, what caused you to think less of yourself? I'm here to tell you that you are bigger than your block. You're bigger than your city. You're bigger than your hood. You were born to succeed and influence humanity. Someone has to do it. Why not you? Someone has to do it. Why not you? That's something I really want you to think about right now. Why not you? That's one question you must ask yourself as it relates to your dreams, your goals, and your desires. The things that you know you feel are too big for you. Why not you? Why not you? And as you build wealth, your foundation must be strong. Before you can receive wealth, you need a wealthy mindset. Without having a true love for self, you become a walking liability rather than an asset. As discussed, you spend precious time and resources impressing people you do not know. Self-love. Everybody put in comments below self-love. Self-love is the foundation needed to ensure you have the proper street credit. When you begin to receive your riches without having self-love, you will begin to use your money in a self-defeating manner. You will look for things on the outside to build your self-worth. Many who have low self-esteem utilize their money to buy things to build their exterior self. For example, you'll see people buying expensive clothes, cars, and jewelry, all to impress strangers. At the same time, they are struggling to maintain the things used to create a false perception of who they really are. This is why self-love is critical. This is why self-love is critical. There won't be a need to use money to buy material things to make you feel valuable. No need to waste money on things to impress others. People will be impressed by your walk, by your spirit, and the attitude you possess. Everything added on to the outside will be icing on the cake. Without self-love, life can be expensive and in some cases bad for your health. Many who do not love themselves to the degree in which they should find material items or addictions to help them cope. There's nothing wrong with material items, but if you use these things to help you feel better about yourself, it can become a problem. When you don't have a strong foundation, you develop addictions to cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, sex, overeating, which will have you spending unnecessary money. Everybody put in the comments below, unnecessary money. This is what I like to call stupid tax. You just spend your money on stupid stuff, on unnecessary spending. Vices such as these will suck the life from you and suffocate your resources. They keep you in a perpetual state of want, struggle, and dissatisfaction all the days of your life. Before you move forward, understand that in order for you to have your true street credit, you have to have true self-love. Love for self simply means that you know your value and will protect and give yourself the best that this life has to offer. Nothing outside of self should validate who you are. Everything that validates you comes from your soul, your essence, and your being. When you value, know, and love self, you feel good. You walk with your shoulders back, and you have your head lifted high. This is the first step to having street credit. Here was his quote: nothing outside of self should validate who you are. Everybody put that in the comments below. Nothing outside of myself should validate who I am. Nothing outside of myself should validate who I am. Everything that validates you comes from your soul, your essence, and your being. Now, I find this interesting, Mr. Khalil, that I thought I was reading Street Cred Rules to the Money Game, but you're telling me that this money game is predicated on the love that I have for myself, because if I don't love myself, I'm going to continue to waste money, because a product of what I do with my money has a lot to do with how I feel about myself. Isn't this interesting? I've never seen somebody come from the foundation of money principles with starting with self-love. Now, again, this is a book that's on sale. This is our book of the, I don't know how long it's going to take us to read this, but probably a week or so. Okay? So if you want to get the book, you want to go over to the ERGJ Black Bookstore, order the book so you can go along in the book with us, and you can support your brother who wrote the book, and you practice group economics, which we all talk about, and we can have our dollars circulating right back within our very own community. We can support this brother so he can write another book. We can get this book out to our children, and they can read The Young Person's Guide to Financial Success. See, this thing that we call group economics is actually an action that you got to take. It's not something you just talk about. It's something you must do with your action. And I'm saying, black folk, I'm glad that you're going to clap for Mr. Khalil Aziz. I'm glad you appreciate him writing this book. I'm glad that we got a whole bunch of moral support. But at some point, we're going to decide that we're going to financially support the people that we morally support instead of financially supporting the people that don't give a damn about us. You see what I'm saying? And we morally support our friends, but we financially support our enemies. It makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Why don't you put your money where your mouth is? Anyway, Ms. Muse says, money brings out the best and worst emotions in us. I know that's right, Ms. Muse. Nothing outside of myself should validate me, my philosophy all day long. That's why I'm talking about. Ms. Lamb is in the building. Now, it says the next chapter we will discuss the first law needed to build. I'm ready for this law, Mr. He said, pay close attention to this chapter because it's the key ingredient to making sure you have the swagger to handle the position of having street credit. So you got it in this book. You got a little place so you can leave some notes. So as you read the book, you'll be able to get some notes. So let's move on to the first law. The first law. Okay, I'm ready for this first law, brother. Okay, you got me all. You gonna pique my interest now. All right. So the first law is know thyself, love thyself. Everybody put that in the comments below. Know thyself and love thyself. This is the first law needed to building wealth. All right, brother. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready to rock and roll. You got me excited about money. All right. The first rule for having street credit is to love yourself first. When I say love yourself, I mean much more than an emotional feeling. This means you know your worth and will do everything within your control to provide the best this planet has to offer. Self-love can vary from person to person. As your love increases, your expectations and choices change. Whoa. As your love increases, your expectations and your choices change. The more that you love yourself, the better decisions that you make for yourself. As your love increases, your expectations and your choices change. Man, this is some real talk right here, brother. I know that's right. This is a real, oh my man. Okay. The types of food you eat, the friends that you have, the people you attract, the places you go, the music you listen to will change. Now, let me ask you this. For those that are watching right now, again, for those that are watching right now, have you noticed in your life that as you've gotten older, as you have recognized your own worth, that all of this stuff has changed? Have you changed the foods that you eat because now you value your health? And you say, hey, I can't eat the same stuff I used to eat. Have you noticed that the people that you attract, you start to attract more caliber or quality people into your life, or you're attracting the people that you need in your life to help you move forward? Have you noticed that you stopped going to some of the places you used to go? I don't even remember the last time I've been to a strip club. I used to go all the time, but I value my money more than I do a little shaking of the booty, okay? And then have you noticed that the music that you listen to changed? I start listening to like jazz and all this soft stuff, and I don't even want to hear no words no more, all that filth coming through the radio. I'm just saying, the people you attract, the foods that you eat, the friends, your associations, the places that you go, the music that you listen to, they all begin to change as you increase the love that you have for self. Your expectations change. Man, as your love for self expands, you begin to realize that you deserve more than the best. As your love increases, you begin to realize that you're bigger than your hood or your city or your state. This elevated state of mind equips us with the mental capacity to understand that we deserve the best. Why? Because we are the best. Everybody say that we are the best. I want to say we because I want to talk about all of us inclusive. I know you can say I'm the best, but I want you to feel pride and puffed up. Say we are the best. Collectively, we are the best. Say, I love my folk. I love my people. We are the best. We just got to start acting like it, okay? Because we sick, boss. This elevated state of mind equips us with the mental capacity to understand that we deserve the best because we are the best. When you have self-love, you love God. The connection is made that you are a child of God and the entire universe is your inheritance. When building wealth, your foundation must be strong. Before you can receive wealth, you have to possess a wealthy mindset. Your self-love secures you as an asset rather than a liability. You will not misuse time. You will not misuse resources to impress people you don't know. Instead, your foundation will ensure you have the proper street credit or financial swagger. I like that word right there, to build prosperity. Everybody put in the comments below swagger. See, we got to get some financial swag going on here. We got to build that proper street credit. I need y'all to get y'all financial swag up. How about that, black folk? Get your financial swag up. You over there flexing and flossing all these clothes and all these jewelries and all this stuff, but you're going to need to get that financial swag up. That's what I do know. In order if you want to build that prosperity in your life, your financial swag. Understand that without a secure foundation, you will continuously defeat yourself. This creates a low self-esteem, which will lead you to use money in a self-defeating manner. Your money will become your definition of worth. Woo! Your money will become your definition of worth. Wow. How many would be honest and say, you know what, there was a time in my life where the amount of money that I had in my bank account determined or defined my worth? You know, like you were, I know for men, probably more so than women. I'm not quite sure, but you know, that chase of the dollar, that chase of increase, that chase. And it took a while for me to understand that I didn't have to chase money anymore. I attract money to myself because of who I am and what I do. I didn't have to chase anymore. Now it just comes easily. But I know when I was younger, I was chasing it because that's just seemed to be the thing to do. That's the thing that was on TV. That was the thing that was in the radio. That's the thing they were telling me to do as a man, you need to get that money. Not realizing no one ever taught me that you can attract money by, again, I'll tell you, I teach this stuff all the time. You attract money by solving problems, by serving more people. And so what Mr. Khalil has done here, he's written a book that can serve more people. See, this book can serve thousands, millions of people. And he doesn't even have to be there. He just left his thoughts. This is why the book is the new business card. It can take you places that you would never go if you never had written down and shared with the masses your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your words to help them become a better people. Your money will become your definition of worth. For example, some people will buy expensive clothes or cars or jewelry as an expression of their worth. Therefore, self-love is the first law of wealth. Everybody put in the comments below, law of wealth. Wealth is a study. There are laws to this thing, right? There are universal laws to wealth. Now, we're not just talking about getting money. We're talking about wealth in all aspects of every area of your life. Being wealthy and prosperous, there are laws to this thing. And you either going to work with the law or you're going to keep breaking the law at the end of the day. And when you break the law, you wind up broke. Okay. Okay. And when you break the laws, you wind up broke. You end up paying taxes because you don't follow the laws. You don't know the laws, but you're subject to the laws, whether you know them or not. Love for self builds one's self-worth while acknowledging one's value. When you understand your worth, you will not settle for less. You will begin to track who you are. As your self-love increases, your expectations and your choices change. The types of food you eat, your friends, the people you attract, places you go, even the music you groove to will have to change. Change begins within and transforms those things outside. Once your level of self-worth rises, your expectations will follow. You will realize that your value is not material things. You'll expect more from yourself and others. You will realize you're bigger than your block. Know that you are more than the human eye can see. You were created to master this universe. You were created to master this universe. So change begins with things and transforms those things on the outside. So what he's got here, next up, is a SWOT analysis. And this is going to be our homework for today. He says companies use a process called SWOT to identify important things about themselves and their external environment. We can also conduct a personal SWOT for the same reason. Okay, so let me put this in up here so you guys get this. A personal SWOT. SWOT. All right, let me add this real quick. A personal SWOT. So what does SWOT stand for? SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Everybody put that in the comments below. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now, 3 of these we always focus on in New Black Wall Street. Strengths, what your strengths are. Weaknesses, how you can improve. Opportunities, those things that that are out there available to us that we have to see and seize, but we don't really talk about the T that much. But let's see what Mr. Khalil Abdul-Aziz has to say about the SWOT analysis, the personal SWOT analysis. He says this: strengths. What advantages or gifts do you have? You want to write this in your notes. Want to assess this today, right? Do it as soon as you can. Do it during your lunch. Do something. What advantages or gifts do you have? Do you possess? Weaknesses. What can you improve? Where do you need to improve? Oh, opportunities. What good opportunities can you spot or recognize? What opportunities can you spot and or recognize? And the T. What obstacles do you face? What obstacles do you face? Now, the SWOT analysis really is going to help you once you determine where you want to go, how much you want to grow, how much money you want to earn, whatever it may be. We're talking about the goals that you set in order to accomplish your dreams. Because as you realize your strengths, as you recognize where you can improve to become a better person, as you start to look for opportunity and you start to notice the threats that are out there that you can overcome, there's nothing that can stop you from accomplishing your goal. But it does take a little self-analysis, at least for you to know where you are right now, and so you can become better. Now, I'll put it like this. And Mr. Abdul, he didn't say this in this book, but this is just my quote that I continue to try to help people to understand. In order for you to have the things of your dreams, in order for you to reach your goals, in order for you to have a life that you say you want to live, you must become the person of your dreams. Now, this is hard for some people, the concept for people to get. And let me say it again. In order for you to have the things of your dreams, you must become the person of your dreams. So what does that say? That says right now, I want you not just to think about your goals. I want you to think about who you must become in order to accomplish those goals, because it's in the future. So right now, you're not that person. You got to grow or evolve or develop into the person to be able to handle your dreams. See, your dreams hopefully are so big that you must grow into your dreams. Everybody put that in the comments below. Grow into your dreams. Your dream must be so big that you must grow into the person in order to handle your big dream. Because here's the deal. If you were to get your big dream right now, it would probably crush you. It would probably send you spiraling out of control. It'll probably send you into a place where you just spend it and waste it all away because you're not prepared right now to handle your big dream. In order for you and I to have the things of our dreams, we must become the person of our dreams. And a personal SWOT analysis is going to help you to become the person of your dreams in order to acquire the things of your dreams. And as Mr. Khalil Abdul-Aziz has said, it all starts with self-love. It all starts with self-love. So it says, take a moment to list your internal strengths and weaknesses as well as external opportunities and threats. And that is going to be your homework. So he's put together a little box right here that the young people can do, that you can create for yourself, and that you can do, or get the book and you can write it out. Just write all in it. You have a little column for your strengths, have a little column for your weaknesses, have a little column for your opportunities, and a little column for your threats. And you just start listing this stuff and make it visible, make it so you can see it, so you can say, okay, yes, you can start feeling good about all the things that you that make you who you are. You can be like, okay, I see some areas where I need to work on my attitude, or work on my approach, or work on whatever the case may be, work on being on time, or whatever it is that you got to work on. Then you start to say, man, what opportunity? This is where it get fun. What opportunity? As I look into the landscape right now, this thing called life in the world, what opportunities do I see for me to be able to grow? What workshops do I see? What events can I attend? What seminars can I go to? What opportunities to make money shall I dive into right now? How can I grow my business? Whatever it is for you. But then also, what threats? Do I have some issues with transportation, with capital? What's keeping me right now? This is a threat. What's keeping me right now from chasing my dreams? And 9 times out of 10, your biggest threat is yourself. Let me say that again. 99.99% of the time, the biggest threat that's keeping you from chasing your dreams is yourself. I think I put it here. You can go to the ERGJ Black Bookstore to pick up the book, to order the book, Albert, or anybody that's here. We do have the book on sale for $15 at the bookstore. Just place your order. We'll get that thing out to you today, and you'll have it by Wednesday if you order today. All right. So this is the first thing. So your homework again, because listen, I try to tell you guys here, I don't come here to entertain you. I'm here to teach, to educate, and to empower. And of course, if you get a little entertainment along the way, that's great. But at the end of the day, guys, the leaders are readers. They say if you put it in the book, black folk will never find it. But we find in the books, and we just happen to be finding the books from our own brothers and sisters who wrote some great things to give us the knowledge that we need in order to grow. And so you have the opportunity here to pick up this book, to be a part of the book club, to go along with us as we continue to go through this book by Mr. Khalil up there. No problem. Thanks so much, Albert, for your support, brother. Your real support, showing up. Showing up today is showing up with the dollar. That's what I'm talking about. Showing up for the day is showing up with the dollar and making that dollar circulate within your very own community. So this is your homework, your SWOT analysis. Do that today. You try to get it done, okay? Just do it. Just do it. Say, you know what? I may not even want to do it, but you know what? It's just saying I need to get this done for myself, so I can know where I need to go and how I need to improve and what's in front of me. You're going to be amazed when you do this, when you do it for real. When you take the time out of your, cut the TV off for 30 minutes and do your own personal SWOT analysis. If you're married, do it with your husband or your wife and say, you know what challenges are we facing? as a family? Where is it that we want to go as a family? What strengths do we have together as a family? What can we build together as a family? What business should we go in today as a family? What weaknesses are we finding with? Do we have some communication issues in our family? What's going on with our family? Personal SWOT analysis will help you to identify these areas in your life, in the life of your family. Well, guys, at this time, I'd like for you to take a moment to let us know what is it that you learned today. All right, because at the end of the day, it's all about your education, and we want to make sure that we're bringing value to your life. So at this time, let us know, what is your takeaway from today? What did you learn today here with your experience at the ERGJ Black Bookstore and the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where we are introducing the new book from our brother Khalil Abdul-Aziz, Street Cred, Rules to the Money Game. We're just going through the introduction and then also the section for Know Thyself and Love Thyself, and we like to get some feedback from you. Now, as you guys are typing, because I know I talk faster than you type, we'll go ahead and do our sponsors again, and let you know who's sponsoring the show today, who's making this time with us together available, who's paying for it at the end of the day. But nonetheless, we got our sponsor, Made Inc. Made Inc. is actually bringing you your motivational apparel for the entrepreneur. I already ordered my success shirt. Got wealth shirt coming in, growth shirt coming in. You can go over to the website, www.madeinc.life. This again, practicing group economics. All black everything here. And you can also get 10% off just for watching the show today. You're going to give you a promo code NBWS, New Black Wall Street 10. You're going to get 10% off the entire site of anything that you see. That way you're going to get your apparel. You're going to get a discount. You're going to be supporting your brother who's created a company for us to motivate us to get us through life, right? And practicing group economics, circulating that dollar right back within your very own community. Also, the ERGJ Black Bookstore we mentioned to you. Of course, the Black Billionaires Club book is out. You can order that as well. You can go over to www.theblackbillionairesclub.com to get that book. It's about the 12 Black billionaires of today. Well, I don't know about y'all, but we need to be studying Black wealth. And this is going to be the book that helps. I think this is the book that's going to change the ages for the Black community. We also got a few other books we want to make you aware of. Again, we got Mikey Learns About Business, the children's book about entrepreneurship. You can get that for $15. We got Wesley Learns About Credit. Again, it's a children's book that teaches kids about the world of credit. We also have Wesley Learns to Invest. Again, another children's book that teaches children about stock market and investing, how to make their money work for them harder than they work for their money. Anyway, let's see what you guys say here. What did you learn today as we begin to wrap up this show here? What's going on, Mr. Willie? All right, fantastic, fantastic. Hey, in here said, hey, selfishness, greed, and ignorance is what's wrong with the family. Okay, I got you. Practice group economics is Sean. I'll be purchasing the book. Fantastic. Thanks so much for your support. Miss Lamb is in the building. What else do we say? Anything? Oh, love it. Fantastic. All right, guys. So here's the deal, man. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. We're going to continue to pick up on this book tomorrow as we continue to go through Street Cred, Rules to the Money Game, a young person's guide to financial success, you and I's personal guide to financial success, written for us and by us, by our main man, Khalil Abdul-Aziz. I want to say thank you so much, brother. I got this book back in 2015, got my signed copy, by the way. But this brother, I just want to support this brother so we can get another book from him and we can continue to change the way that our children think so they can be prosperous and successful in all their ways. Well, guys, the ERGJ bookstore, the code again for the store, I got you. It's going to be MBWS 10, New Black Wall Street 10. You get 10% off the entire store at www.madeinc.life. Again, that's going to be your motivational apparel for the entrepreneur. Motivational apparel for the entrepreneur. Well, guys, I'm ERGJ, your certified financial educator, founder of the New Black Wall Street and the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where we highlight Black authorship and make it easy to practice group economics because we're going to deliver the stuff right to your door. I want you to remember this as you go out on this Monday, Money Monday, this magnificent Money Monday, that it takes a village, but it starts with us. Let's build Black wealth together. You guys have a wonderful Monday. Talk to you soon.
It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club with your host Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Now you ain't gotta leave the computer, but we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the New Black Wall Street Book Club.